Tesla boss Elon Musk is considering taking the electric car firm private, a move he claimed was the best path forward for the company. Mr. Musk said delisting from the stock exchange meant Tesla would no longer be pressured into making short-term decisions to appease investors. In an unusual move, Mr. Musk first made the announcement on Twitter, rather than via a stock exchange announcement. Mr. Musk said investors backed the plan, which requires a shareholder vote. He said shareholders would be offered $420 per share, around a fifth higher than the current price. However, he also warned that a final decision has not been made about a formal offer to shareholders. Tesla shares ended the day almost 10% higher, with trading initially suspended after Mr. Musk's tweets. The firm subsequently shared a message from Mr. Musk to employees that elaborated on his thinking. Mr. Musk, who owns almost 20% of the company, said he hoped the move would shield the firm from distracting swings in the share price and the pressure to meet quarterly financial targets. He also said he wanted to end negative propaganda from short sellers, investors who bet on the shares of a firm going down. Basically, I'm trying to accomplish an outcome where Tesla can operate at its best, free from as much distraction and short-term thinking as possible, he wrote. If Tesla were taken private at $420 per share, it would be one of the largest such transactions in history, a deal worth more than $80 billion, including the firm's debt. His plan would allow investors to choose to retain their holdings. He planned to hold onto his shares and hope to continue as chief executive, he added. Mr. Musk has discussed the drawbacks of being a public company before. But making such an announcement on Twitter was unusual, given the strict rules that govern market-moving disclosures by public companies and Mr. Musk's history of making tongue-in-cheek comments on social media. For example, on April Fool's Day, he joked on Twitter about Tesla going bankrupt. Elon Musk has had a difficult relationship with stock market investors and been particularly angered by so-called short sellers who have made record bets on the ultimate collapse of Tesla. On Tuesday, those same short sellers were threatened with big losses after he tweeted that he was considering taking the electric car maker off the market and back into private ownership. The messages sent the share price surging before trading was halted. But it bears noting that Mr. Musk is known both for his erratic outbursts and for his quirky sense of humor. Both have been frequently on display as Tesla has struggled to hit production targets. That's briefly left some wondering if this is all just another way of turning attention away from the fact that Tesla has yet to turn a profit. The firm is spending heavily as it ramps up production of its latest car, the Model 3. It reported a record loss in its most recent quarter, and some analysts say it will need to raise money in order to survive. However, Mr. Musk has said he has no plans to do so and promised that the firm will be profitable in the second half of the year, barring any unforeseen events. The tweets came after a separate report in the Financial Times that Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund had taken a 5% stake in Tesla, a holding worth at least $1. 9BN.The article said the state fund, overseen by the powerful Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, had been interested in buying newly issued shares.